The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J Stanley and William D. Danko is a classic in personal finance literature. Published in 1996, it offers a comprehensive look into the lives and habits of America's millionaires. The book aims to debunk myths about wealth, offering practical insights based on a detailed study of millionaires who live humble, unassuming lives. The Millionaire Next Door, here's a detailed review covering its themes, insights, and overall message, overview, and purpose. Stanley and Danko's primary goal in The Millionaire Next Door is to reveal the habits, behaviors, and mindsets that distinguish wealthy people who retain their wealth from those who only appear wealthy. They conducted interviews and research, finding that true millionaires, people with a net worth over $1 million, tend to be frugal, live within their means, and avoid wasteful spending. They contrast these millionaires with people who earn high incomes but spend lavishly, often failing to accumulate significant wealth. The authors divide the population into two categories. PWS, prodigious accumulators of wealth, those who accumulate more wealth than average. For their income and age, these individuals are frugal and prioritize financial independence. UAWS, under accumulators of wealth, people who have high incomes but spend most of what they earn. They may appear wealthy on the surface, but have little real net worth. Key themes and takeaways: frugality and living below your means. A core finding is that most millionaires live far below their means, contrary to the stereotypes of millionaires living in mansions and driving luxury cars. Many wealthy individuals reside in middle-class neighborhoods, own reliable yet modest vehicles, and wear simple, affordable clothing. Wealthy people prioritize saving and investing over status and consumerism. They spend on quality and longevity rather than branding and status, leading to sustainable financial security. Wealth is more about behavior than income. Stanley and Danko argue that income alone does not guarantee wealth. People who make high salaries can still end up in financial trouble if they don't manage their spending wisely. The authors present data showing that many millionaires work in unremarkable professions like small business owners, educators, or engineers. These individuals tend to prioritize financial independence, focusing on long-term goals rather than short-term luxuries. Financial independence as a priority. Millionaires are more likely to prioritize financial independence than display their wealth. This mindset shift emphasizes saving, wise investing, and an understanding that true wealth is freedom from financial anxiety rather than ownership of flashy possessions. A strong example in the book is a wealthy individual who, despite a substantial net worth, lives in a modest home and avoids debt, underscoring the value they place on financial freedom over appearances. Avoiding debt and leveraging financial discipline. Millionaires in Stanley and Danko's study tend to avoid debt unless it's to build or improve upon assets that appreciate in value, such as real estate or businesses. They manage credit wisely and avoid high-interest debt. By being debt-free, they protect themselves from financial instability and enable a high savings rate, which compounds their wealth over time. Investment strategies of millionaires. The book discusses how millionaires invest their money wisely, typically in stocks, bonds, and real estate rather than speculative investments. They focus on building diversified portfolios and are patient with their investments, favoring steady returns over high-risk ventures. Many of the millionaires interviewed practiced self-discipline by budgeting, tracking their spending, and following consistent investment plans. Parental influence and economic outpatient care. The authors introduce the concept of economic outpatient care, where parents continue to financially support their adult children. They argue that this practice can hinder financial independence and instill poor financial habits, as it fosters dependency and a lack of budgeting discipline. By contrast, self-made millionaires often cultivate independence and self-sufficiency in their children, teaching them the value of hard work and financial prudence. Choosing spouses and raising children. The authors found that millionaires tend to marry people with similar financial values. especially in terms of frugality and discipline. They often cite their spouse's support as crucial to their financial success. Millionaires also emphasize instilling strong financial values in their children, avoiding spoiling them, and teaching them the importance of saving, budgeting, and avoiding debt. Strengths of the Millionaire Next Door. Data-driven approach. The book's insights are supported by robust data and interviews with actual millionaires, which gives credibility to its findings. Relatable advice. The authors offer realistic, down-to-earth financial advice that doesn't require an extravagant income to follow. The advice is broadly applicable and can be implemented by people across income brackets. Debunking myths. Stanley and Danko challenge misconceptions about wealth, making it clear that most wealthy individuals achieve financial success through discipline and conscious choices rather than luck or inheritance. Criticisms of the Millionaire Next Door. Focused on the 90s economic context, some critics argue that the book's advice is rooted in an economic environment that has shifted, especially with the rise of high-cost education, healthcare, and housing. Generalizations. While useful, the categories of PAWS and UAWS may oversimplify individual financial circumstances and backgrounds. Not all high-income earners have the same spending patterns or opportunities to save. Overlooked structural factors. The book focuses on personal responsibility and does not delve deeply into structural issues like economic inequality, fluctuating wage growth, and rising costs, which can impact wealth accumulation. Conclusion. The Millionaire Next Door remains a staple in personal finance literature, offering timeless lessons on frugality, discipline, and the power of financial independence. Stanley and Danko present a compelling picture of wealth that is often hidden, modest, and highly intentional. For those looking to understand the mindset and habits that foster long-term financial security, this book provides both motivation and practical insights. It's a reminder that wealth often comes not from how much one earns, but from how much one saves and invests wisely.